What's up, YouTube? It's your boy OSG79. It's going down H-Time style, y'all. About to jump into the game, man. Hopefully we pull off the win today, man. Y'all enjoy the gameplay, man. Hit that like, hit that sub if you haven't already, man. Let's go.
And we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kate Scott, Brock Heward up here in the booth, everybody. Honored to bring you this Super Bowl. And might we see a little history here tonight, partner? One side on the verge of their first Lombardi trophy, but to win it, they gotta go through somebody who knows what it takes. They have been to the mountaintop before.
And we all know that narrative could be a blessing, but also a curse. They enter this game with a different type of momentum. A team without a title on the verge of finally achieving it. But with that momentum, here comes the weight of pressure and expectations. We'll be watching it. Can't wait to bring it to you. And handling that pressure will be an enormous key.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey, well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each run of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
Offense to the line, second down. Working out of the gun, here's Rodgers. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise.
Ryan, man, he's in the clear. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw here by Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 12.
Here he goes, third and long. And this opening drive set it for 4th down. That's incomplete. The defender there to knock it away.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey, well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each run of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw, Stroud. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Peyton Wilson on the coverage.
Forward. At 18.
3rd and long for him here. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
And out. It's
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On the quick.
Going left with Marks.
Woody Marks, the ball carrier,
Trying to work quickly now.
brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at his own 49.
To the air, Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Gain of 11 on the play.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the
down,
first.
Houston.
Stroud off of play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. He'll set up the screen here for Marks. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Marks. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That's my heart.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn on the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off,
And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Marks. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Here's Stroud. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket.
As a quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Stroud now on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Oh, ready. 18.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. A 14-yard pickup on 4th and 10. Well done, and they surprise a whole lot of folks by picking up that first.
You know, I got a smile on my face up here in the booth, Kate, because they just took one of their more unsung heroes and put him in a position not just to succeed on this play, but to be the guy everyone could celebrate when he converts.
They go play action with Stroud. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away, so 2nd down now after the incompletion.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Looking to throw, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. Stroud off the play fake. Headed out right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Stroud to throw on 1st down. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. On 2nd down, Marks. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Stroud doing his best to work quickly here.
13 yards. 1st down, Texans.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Offense in the hurry up now.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And goes to the hurry up here.
C.J. Stroud sacked. A loss of 11 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
22 yards. 1st down.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. He's still going at the 30. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
He was tackled at
Give
the
him 9 on that
27-yard
play, and
line.
it's enough for the
A
first.
gain of 9 yards. And the Texans first down.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 26-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Now it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
18. What's that?
It's Marks on the handoff. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Steelers.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Rodgers from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Fielded at the 11. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. And with just under 40 seconds left to go, Brock, they can try a drive, but they got to hurry. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. So first down from the 41.
On the quick, right?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Lays out. What a catch. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Houston calls it second timeout. First down from the 42. Here's Stroud now. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
All right.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Steelers 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Makes a man miss. He's off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First down.
Looking to throw. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call.
Offense.
Not sure he knew he went out of bounds before he made a play on that ball, Brock, but he was the first to touch it coming back in, and that's going to get the penalty. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And this drive will start inside the 25. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First down, it's a run with Marks. This is ahead for about 5. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
He's tackled at the
Offense working quickly.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Now Marks. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, third down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth.
All right.
He'll throw it. He rolls to his right. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make a pay.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches. On the pistol, they're going to run with Marks. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Shotgun now for Stroud. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
18. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Caught by his fullback behind the line. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Third and long for him here. He's got it. Fighting forward for about 7. Nearly got that first. Now we're going to see if they try for it on fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth. Looking to throw. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He has been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
There
and
you
over.
go. Let's go. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. Begins his return at the 16. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First down, Stroud. Dive in and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
No run, it's Marks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They're working quickly here.
Brings up second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They'll set up the screen here for Marks. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Houston.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Here's Strand again. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Hard to believe, but just one quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's Texans football late, and the league's newest team has a chance at its first title. Gotta figure out this third down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go. Hey.
Stroud off the play fake. Gets out of trouble. He's going for it himself. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a warning. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Austin makes the grab downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room.
Here we go.
Now we give to Marks. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
That's right. 118. That's right.
First down, and they go right back to it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push this to an 8-point game.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans push the lead to 2 scores now.
Texans 30, Steelers 21. Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set
A
again.
gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first, it's Warren again. Another big rip for him. And he's all the way down to the 36. Working quickly here.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
They'll go again with Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Working quickly here.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Now they're looking to throw with Rogers. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10.
It's a gain of 21.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first down.
From the red zone on first. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Out now come the Texans on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. They go play action with Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. The Steelers calling their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
On the return, here's Gainwell. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. To the air on 1st down, Rogers. That pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. And the Texans have the football a little shy of the 10, but well into the red zone. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. First down throw by Stroud. That one connects. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This is Marks. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
On the return, here's Gainwell. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, Warren. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Play action here with Rodgers. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. It's 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
158.
They'll throw again. Rodgers hits his running back. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
14 yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing again here. It's Rodgers. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively...
Rodgers is hit. The ball is loose. And the Texans have recovered it.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free, and escape without surrendering any points.
Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They're going to pass it here. Put the body on the line for his team. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
First down, Texans.
Stroud throwing here on first. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down, Houston.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be third and long. All right, one more snap to play here. Throwing on third down, Stroud. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots.
And we did it. We won the Super Bowl. We did it, 39-21. Let's go. We got the ring. We got the dub. The celebration is on. Let me go watch out. Splashing with the Gatorade. Yes, sir, man. OSG 79 is going down H-Town style, man. AKA, get your mind right, man. That's right, man. Our time coming, man, with our defense. We got to tighten up on the offense, man. And we there, man. Live at 5, y'all. Hit the like, hit the sub, man. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, y'all.
Field and the confetti and all the players and coaches and families, everyone in the building, and yet you and I know there's so many millions in their town that are just going crazy tonight, being a part of something they've never gotten to experience before.
So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season.